word that is being put out is Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryu at 137 pounds. Absolute garbage. But let's talk.
Straighter, not roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right? I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
So Tank versus Ryu is the fight that they're claiming is next. They're saying, oh man, we got to give Tank a pass because Lomachenko ducked him. Shakur Stevenson ducked him. He can go to 140 and, make a fight with Ryu because Ryu beat Pitbull. And, that's going to be something great. Why can't he go to 140 and fight Liam Paro? Why can't he go to 140 and fight Puyo? Why can't he go to 140 and fight Teofimo Lopez? Why can't he go to 140 and fight Devin Haney? Gary Antoine Russell. All of those names are better than Ryu. All of them. Oh, well, BF, Gary Antoine lost and Devin lost. Devin didn't lose. Devin is an undefeated fighter. He has a no contest on his resume. Gary Antoine lost, but Gary Antoine's name is bigger than Ryu's. Ryu lost. Ryu was knocked out. Yeah, De Los Santos starched him. Gary Antoine was never knocked out. Devin was never knocked out. Ryu was starched. So if we're talking about the better fight, a bigger fight, Gary Antoine Russell versus Gervonta Tank Davis in the goddamn DMV is astronomical. That fight is for Tank Davis. Gary Antoine Russell and Gervonta Tank Davis in the DMV is arguably bigger than any other fight that I mentioned. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to say arguably. Gary Antoine Russell versus Gervonta Tank Davis in the DMV sells out anything, everything. There is no arena that it would not sell out. Because it's the DMV. Both of them are products of the DMV. The entire DMV will pull up for this. Everything. Baltimore, DC, Virginia, Philly, Jersey, a whole East Coast, man. Everybody's pulling up for that fight. Everybody. That is the DMV, bro. That fight is way bigger than this shit right here. Way bigger. Devin versus Tank is the biggest fight. It is the biggest fight. However, if we're talking about marketability and market value and shit, like you can put Tank versus Gary Antoine Russell in the DMV and make the tickets whatever you want them to be. And make the tickets whatever you want. The backstory is written. It's the backstory's done. The backstory is complete, man. It's complete. The Russell family versus the Tank Davis. The backstory's been written for years. Not fighting the big brother, but you're going to fight the little brother. The bigger, arguably better little brother is who you're going to fight. Bro, that fight is gigantic. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez is the second biggest fight at 140. The second biggest. You can have that fight in New York. Oh my God. You can't even put it in the Barclays. No beef to the Barclays. It's got to go in Madison Square Garden. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez in Madison Square Garden, it sells out. It sells out. Everybody is going to that fight. You could put that fight in Vegas. You could put it wherever you want. Everybody's going. Like I said, Tank versus Devin is the biggest fight. It is the biggest. But Tank versus Tio is the second biggest. It's the second biggest. You go to 140 and fight Teofimo Lopez for the WBO strap in Madison Square Garden, New York. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gigantic. Gigantic. Liam Paro, Tank versus Liam Paro in Australia. Devin did 40,000. Tank probably do 80. He probably do 80, 90,000 in motherfucking Australia. Yeah, he probably would do 80, 90,000. Why isn't he doing it? Well, you don't got the heart, the courage, the balls. Oh, well, let me guess, he fears he'll get robbed. So he doesn't have the courage to do it. Yeah, I'm saying he'll do 50, 60, 70, 80, 90,000. That doesn't mean he will. I'm just speculating. Well, we all don't know shit. I'm just speculating. He might go over there and do less. 15, 20,000. Just speculating. Maybe he doesn't want to take the risk of going over there and underselling. Yeah, going to the same place that Devin went and doing 20,000. And then everybody's like, bro, you're not as big as you claim you are. You're not as big as we believe you are. Hey, man, I'm not saying it'll happen. I'm just saying it's there. And all the names that I mentioned are bigger than Ryu. And he's fighting Ryu. Ryu just beat Pitbull, but Pitbull is garbage, bro. Pitbull is absolute trash, and he's been trash. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. Pitbull is trash. He's been trash. Pitbull Cruz is he is, bro, this dude is one-dimensional. No footwork, no ring IQ, no boxing skill, no nothing. Trash. Absolute garbage. That's what he is. All Ryu did was box the man. That's all he did was box him. That's it. Just box. Didn't do nothing spectacular. He didn't do nothing. Just box him. Made him look like an amateur. Because he's a better boxer. And the sport is called boxing. But Ryu was also flatlined by Edwin De Los Santos. So now Tank doesn't have a De Los Santos because I'm hearing that De Los Santos is injured. He doesn't have a Pitbull because Pitbull just lost to Ryu. He doesn't have a Lomachenko because Lomachenko ducked. And he doesn't have a Shakur Stevenson. Sounds to me like Tank Davis needs to move up to 140. Sounds like Tank needs to just move to 140. But ain't nobody going to tell him that because y'all be ball juggling and ball rubbing. So whatever Tank want to do, we going to do whatever Tank want to do. But it sounds to me like Tank Davis needs to move to 140. Yeah, it sounds like. All the competitions at 140. I know nobody's going to push him. Nobody's going to force him. Nobody's going to beg him. Nobody's going to ask him. You're going to just ball rub and ball juggle until they let this man do whatever he wants to do. But the competition's at 140. The competition at 135 don't want no smoke with you. You can't get no fights at 135. They don't want no smoke. Go to 140. At 140, they want smoke. Yeah, at 140, where you ain't got to cry about saying, oh man, I'm really a small guy. Little tiny guy. I'm such a small guy, small tiny guy. But yet you're about to fight Ryu at 137 pounds. 137 is 140. Pretty sure you're going to put a rehydration clause on him. Whatever, man. Whatever. Rehydration clause, all these guys, whatever. The bottom line is, you're fighting in a weight class where nobody wants to fight you. They're just using your name. So how about you go to a weight class where people do want to fight you? And this guy ain't it. Yeah, he should be the last guy you fight, not the first. Yeah, the other guys in there, the Devons, the Tios, the Liam Paros, the motherfucking Pueyos, the motherfucking Gary Antoine Russells, even the Mary not Mario Barros, but the damn Regis Porgrace, even that fight is better than this one. That is better than this one. Even that one. All of them are better than this one. But yet, this is the one you want to take. Why? I'll tell y'all why. A momentum thing. That's why these guys say, oh, I want to fight you off for victory. Doesn't change your name. Doesn't change who you are. If Mike Tyson lost and then you fight Mike Tyson in his next fight, that's still Mike Tyson. Doesn't change him from being Mike Tyson. Y'all didn't say anything about motherfucking Big Bang Zhang that fought Deontay Wilder when Deontay Wilder just lost to Joseph Parker. Y'all didn't say nothing about that. Y'all didn't say a damn thing. Y'all give Big Bang Zhang all the praise in the world. Oh, look at Big Bang Zhang. He knocked Wilder out, man. All the praise in the world, blah, blah, blah. But y'all don't say anything about the fact that he just lost to Joseph Parker. He didn't fight nobody in between Joseph Parker and Big Bang Zhang. But yet, Big Bang Zhang got all the momentum in the world because it's not about if you lost, it's about who the name is. That's what it's about. It's about who the name is. And the name is Deontay Wilder. That's why Big Bang Zhang, Zhangalang, is getting all this praise and hype and hoopla. Oh man, Zhangalang, man, he might be, Zhangalang is, I'm telling you, man, Zhangalang, he this, and Zhangalang, he that. Fucking crazy. But this guy right here, because he's coming off a loss, now this guy right here is talking about, oh, well, I mean, a victory now. Well, you know, I got to fight him because he's coming off a victory. That don't mean anything. Because if that's the case, Zhang Lang would have rematched Joseph Parker. That's what that would have been. Zhang Lang would have rematched Parker. Okay. This fight between Tank Davis and Ryu is garbage. This absolute trash. And when this man goes to put this fight on, y'all gonna be talking about how, oh man, BF, there's gonna be so many people here, so many, because he got a country behind him. And this is what I'm gonna say to y'all.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yeah, because don't nobody give a damn about Ryu. At all. Anybody checking for no Ryu? I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers using this, oh, he's got a country behind him nonsense. Because if he had a country behind him, then Ryu versus Pitbull would have had a country of motherfuckers watching that fight. Yeah, that was on pay-per-view. That pay-per-view would have been astronomical because the country of Mexico has tens and tens and tens and tens of millions of people that live there. So I'm guessing the country behind you don't mean shit if they ain't watching this motherfucker. But I know. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Whatever, man. BFTB, man. Shout out to the LDBC. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, subscribe to my Patreon, and if you feel like supporting me, please support me in the PayPal or the Cash App.